This week's status update is called Calm Before the Storm. And I just want to encourage you not to be discouraged when the promises of God, the promises that you've heard from God, don't come to their fullness straight away. There's been so many times in my life where I've felt discouraged, or I've felt down, or I felt like God promised me something and it hasn't happened yet, or I don't see anything happening, or everything's going wrong, and if this is supposed to be a promise of God, then why is it so hard, or why is it so painful, or why is it so difficult to accomplish? And I just want to let you know that that is the calm before the storm. The storm would be the promise, like erupting in your life, and usually it's suddenly, and it's amazing, and it's magnificent, and it's beautiful. But the calm before the storm is when we need to prepare for the storm to come. Even Noah in the Bible, he was preparing, he was building an ark, he was patiently waiting on God. He heard that a storm was coming, and he acted on it, even though the storm wasn't there yet, and even if everything was fine, and even if everything in life was dull and just bland, and nothing was necessarily happening like what he thought it would, he just honored God, stayed obedient, and kept building, even when people thought he was stupid, even when people were asking him why. And ultimately, the storm came, he was proved right, and he saved his family, he saved the animals, he ultimately saved the world, and we're living as a result of his obedience to God. So I just want to challenge you on that, and just ask you to just sit and think about who you're listening to, what voices you're listening to. Are you listening to the voice of God, or are you listening to the opinions of other people? Because and sometimes it's really hard to tell the difference. And one thing that I've learned through my own journey and my own walk is that the voice of God is usually very quiet, but very strong, and a lot stronger than the voices and the opinions of other people. So just sit on that, take it, talk to mentors, talk to women of God about how to shift your mindset, how to keep walking in obedience, how to be patient, how to diligently work towards the promise that God has given you, even if you don't see it happening anytime soon, because it will come suddenly and it will be magnificent. This is how you can update your status.